Всем привет, меня зовут Клеонтик, вы на канале Клеонтик.
Всем привет, но мы продолжаем Депонию. Мы остановились на том, что мы прочищали чип, жесткий диск, называйте как хотите, не знаю, как правильно будет. Но у нас, походу, не хватает каких-то еще, как скажем, предметов. Будем искать их. У нас есть веник, но веник, он жирный, я так понимаю, потому что он нам все портит. Здесь на палубе я ничего не вижу. Ничего не могу найти. Есть только с ребятами поговорить. Я нашла еще какой-то ключ. Я так полагаю, он как раз, наверное, от сундука будет, потому что больше я не вижу, для чего он.
There. Open. Let's get rid of the key.
Да. Ну.
What have we here? A small brush, miniature bellows, a sealed pack of hand wipes. Phew, what useless junk. I want to clean a cartridge, not refurbish a doll's house. Ah, yes. This looks much better. A steel brush and a bottle of degreaser. I'll leave the girly stuff.
Да, бедный этот жесткий диск. Бедный чип. Да, не хватало нам.
Whoa! What a mess. Blah, no good. The steel brush on Goal's consciousness chip? Only if I absolutely can't avoid it. Only if I absolutely...
Так, ладно.
Whoa! Oh, it's supposed to be like this. Oh no, this is beyond help. Good thing I still have an ace up my sleeve. No! The cartridge is filthy enough of time for a bigger caliber.
А, ты хочешь стальной щетку?
Ta-da! 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 Good as new! And those scratches could have come from anywhere.
So, did you clean the contact pins yet?
Yep, all clean and shiny.
Very good. Show me. Just a minute. Did this have those scratches before?
What? Oh, those. I noticed them before. Inconceivable how those young ladies treat their brain implants these days, isn't it?
Yes. And they don't even have to eject them from their drives either. Inconceivable.
Well, a couple of scratches. They can't be too grave, can they?
Talking about grave, has someone engraved his name and a little heart on there?
You better give that back. It'll work just fine.
Well, it has to.
What? Where am I? Cletus? Is that you? No. Give me a second. You are Rolfie.
Rufus.
I recognize you. There was that big hall. And then I remember a hospital wall. There were other people too. Deponians. So it is true. Deponia is inhabited. The Organon lied to us. I have to contact Cletus.
Well, that's almost a good idea. Just almost, unfortunately. Your oh-so-wonderful fiancé is in cahoots with the Organon.
Cletus is... What? My head.
Maybe you should sit down first.
But I'm already sitting.
Don't worry, baby. I'll explain everything. I saved you.
I can hardly remember anything.
Not even how I saved you from the clutches of the Organon?
There was this conveyor belt, and hey, operating those levers.
Or how I nursed you back to health.
I remember a stinging taste on my tongue.
And how I carried you halfway around the planet.
Wait a minute. Wasn't there a crane?
Well, obviously, you don't remember anything. Be that as it may, you can thank me later. Your implant was malfunctioning. Your fall from the Organon cruiser damaged it.
The Organons pushed me off the cruiser?
Well, yes. Thank junk I could fix everything.
Actually, it was me who supervised the repairs.
Yeah, of course you did, Gramps. Everyone wants a slice of acknowledgement.
And now everything's all right. And now everything's all right. And now everything's all right again.
Exactly. The Organon wants to destroy Deponia.
I know that. That's why Cletus and I came here, to see if Deponia was really uninhabited.
But people do live here, and Ulysses wants to hide the fact, so that he can blow up Deponia anyway.
We must stop him at all costs.
I agree.
Клитус,
Cletus is a
предатель.
traitor. He's collaborating with the Organon.
Of course he is. The Organon is our escort on our reconnaissance mission.
Yes, of course, but somehow Ulysses has convinced him to falsify his report. He'll advise the Council of the Elders to blow up Deponia.
Despite the planet being inhabited. The monster.
Exactly.
Тебя похитил
You've been
пират.
kidnapped by a pirate.
How often do I have to repeat myself? I'm a garbage dealer. I just wanted to help.
Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on him. He won't hurt you.
Of course I won't. Why would I do that?
You see, I'm protecting you. Enough talking. We have to prevent the Organon from destroying Deponia. It'd be best if you took me along to Elysium. Then we could tell your people the truth, and everything will be fine, right?
Right.
For real? You're taking me along? To Elysium?
Why wouldn't I? All we need is a perfect plan.
Huh. Hey, you're talking to the right man.
Идеальный
Perfect
план.
plans are my specialty.
Okay, shoot.
We should take over the Organon cruiser. While you're distracting the crew, I'll sneak onto the bridge. Once I'm there, I'll dress up as the helmsman by making a false beard from a brush and some glue. After that, we'll just have to find a length of cable and a screwdriver and,
Wouldn't it be easier to pass you off as Cletus? You bear a striking resemblance to him.
well, I don't know. My body is much better toned.
We'll overpower him and go back to Elysium together.
Oh, that could work. It's a good thing I thought of that.
And what about us?
Oh, you.
Don't worry. When Elysium is informed that there's still life on Deponia, they'll call the demolition off.
Yeah, and we'll be on Elysium.
We'd be heroes.
And everybody will be happy.
Exactly.
Well, what are we waiting for?
И что ты ждешь? Стоит тоже. Так, и чё?
You doing all right?
Never better. I have never been better. Never been better. Never been better. Never been better. Better. Thanks for everything, Rufus.
Not a problem. But we're not in Elysium yet.
Let's hurry, okay?
Yeah, okay. Let's.
Ну, пойдем. О чем можно с ними поговорить? О чем?
I hope you know.
Of course I do.
И все?
Well,
But I'm not gonna... Don't even...
Черная борода.
I suggest it's not because I'm scared of you, but out of consideration...
I don't even have any weapons.
Are you calling me a... If you want to fight, you just have to say...
What's going on?
Когда все
You don't even
переворачиваешь
listen to
наоборот.
what I
Вот
say.
такие люди тоже
I thought
существуют.
as much. Release Doc.
But he's booked a pass.
Oh yeah? And your mother has booked for...
Hey, leave my old whatever this is.
Touche, Captain. I'm gonna keep my...
Ладно.
That's right. That's right.
Так, идем обратно в трубу. Ну. Опа.
Uh-oh.
That's Argus and his officials.
Quick, take cover.
Again, we're searching for a Deponian male and a tall Elysian female. We found their traces, so we know that they must still be nearby. If you find them, arrest them at once. The Elysian must not be eliminated. The Deponian, on the other hand, may.
Hey, did you hear that?
Yeah, I guess I'm too much of a threat to them.
Why? Is he too much of a threat to us? No, don't worry. He's just in our way.
Hey!
Get to work, men. There must be someone in the compound. Keep an eye on that gate. Don't let them escape.
They obviously have no idea who they're dealing with. Stay down. I'll show them the meaning of he's just in our way.
Go get him, Tiger.
Only 2 of them? Why, that's almost an insult. Yeah, that would really... But if I go for a swim... And I don't have the equipment.
Так, одень снаряжение, вон соломинку.
I hope Goal is watching this. This is something that I'll only do once. I'll save my telekinetic power.
Ow! What was that? Did you hear that too? Sounded pretty miserable. Yes, it did. But I don't think we need to be frightened of an animal that makes sounds like that. It's probably physically challenged.
Crap. As long as the top is down, I can't make out anything in here. I'll save my telekinetic... Ow! As long as the top is down. Ow! Ow! Ow!
Еще?
Ow! As long as the top is down, I can't make out
Я
anything.
ничего тут не могу различить. Ну?
I'll save my telekinetic power. I'll save my... I'll save my Ow! Nah,
Нет?
nah. I'll save my... What a mess. Usually the horn is on the hood and not 2 cars down the road.
Может, вилкой?
I'll save my telekinetic powers for later. I'll save my
А, вон еще труба есть.
The bone-shattering honking will knock them out cold. Ugh, which brings us to plan B. What a mess. Usually the horn is on the hood and not 2 cars down the road. Which brings us to plan B.
What was that? Meow. No, that was not a cat. That was something big. A cow! A cow must be entangled in this pile of junk. So it would seem. Stupid animal.
Whew, it's a good thing I'm always thinking on my feet.
Don't forget it. There's nothing there.
I'll save my telekinetic...
Давай вниз сходим.
finally I can get over there without it squeak.
Так, и что мне надо?
Now I hear it too. Hello? Hello, who's there? You're paranoid 2017.
Whew, damn critter.
What was that? Don't forget it, there's nothing there.
Ну и что мне дал этот фонарик?
I'll save my tele...
В общем, поставила я обратно в эту утенку. Он прошелся по нему. Свет отошел немного, и, в общем, наш герой смог туда пробраться.
That wasn't half bad.
Hey, half bad is my second name, babe.
Stop calling me that.
Oh, come on. We need to hurry.
Stop! Who goes there?
It's me, Cletus, accompanied by my charming fiancée, Go.
Finally, I was afraid she'd already eloped with that disgusting Deponian.
What a bizarre thought.
Au contraire, Buttercup. Don't be afraid to admit that you did cast a covetous eye on that Rufus. Very understandable. To me, he seemed like a dashing daredevil.
On the contrary, honey bunny. He was nothing more than a self-centered fool.
That's enough! You two will have enough time to frolic once we've returned to Elysium.
Oh yeah, finally, final preparations for our return have been made.
Very well. Now, I need to talk to you in private, Ambassador.
Of course. Why don't you scuttle on ahead, darling? Me and the bailiff have urgent matters to discuss. Seemingly.
But
Shoo-shoo, sugar.
if you insist, so we'll see each other in a short while then.
Toodaloo.
Have you lost your mind completely? I thought we had an agreement. The memories of Ms. Gold must be deleted. And we need the Ascension codes.
Don't panic. I'm working on it. I'll swap the cartridges and leave the original on the platform. That should make everyone happy, right?
Yes, everyone except for the Deponians. If you try anything funny, I'll personally decapitate you with a rusty knife.
Да. Если что, он сам уже идет. Ага. А я что, не почистила? Видимо, не отметился, что ли? На платформу. Пойдем.
here, Cletus. I've seen them with my own eyes.
I already told you. Ulysses is right. We can't... Am I interrupting?
Rufus, finally! I was about to throw this ignorant idiot from the tower. Don't ask me why I fancied him in the first place.
What are you doing, Rufus? I thought we had an agreement. Think again, Cletus. I'll go to Elysium with gold. This is a joke, right? Please go. Tell me that this is a joke.
It's not a joke. Rufus will come to Elysium with me. He'll help me to tell everyone the truth about Deponia.
And you really believe they'll grant someone like him access to Elysium?
Why not? Everyone will think it's you.
Him? Don't make me laugh. Give it up, Cletus. What's this? You're unleashing your lice upon me. Don't make me laugh. Do I have to get angry? Are you threatening? Listen, bub. I've got the third ASCAT in the art of sweat. Yeah, just like I do. Oh yeah. What's your dojo? 5? 5? I mean, yellow. Fire? Capricorn? Ocelot? Damn. Don't make me laugh. Don't
Не
make me.
смеши
I
меня.
already told you that you shouldn't ape me. I already told you that you shouldn't ape me. Besides, that doesn't sound even remotely like me.
I think he does quite a good impression of you.
Huh. Be that as it may, this one-man flea circus will never pass for me. Look at the way he dresses. Disgusting. You two go ahead and sort it out between you.
But, Rufus?
And you're planning to elope to Elysium with a wimp like that? Don't make me laugh.
Rufus is twice the man you are, hands down.
Maybe his feet are twice the size.
At least Rufus is fighting for something he believes in.
Oh, you mean he's fighting for the Easter Bunny?
За пасхального кролика. Пускай
What
пока
have
там
we here? A
разбираются.
second disguise. Let's see who's the better Cletus.
You can't even hold a candle to Rufus.
Enlightenment is not his strong suit. Yeah, well, almost as good as my handmade disguise. The inventory in these rags is ridiculously small. You can't even fit a bucket and mop in there, let alone
Ведро со
carrots.
шваброй.
Rats. I'll put my stuff here for now.
Rufus has more in his head than you have.
Yes, and I'm sure you could feed 3 horses with it. All right, that's
Спорщики.
enough.
Rufus is miles ahead of you.
So this is the wimp you want to replace me with? Don't make me laugh. You two... Don't make me...
Что еще
At
есть?
least Rufus is fighting for something he
Ничего
believes
нету.
in.
Oh, you mean he's fighting for the Easter Bunny? The guy is as good at goals, simply has the...
At least Rufus knows how to treat a woman well.
All right, that's enough. Oh, you mean right after he's bludgeoned her with a club? Don't make...
Да, блин, одно и то же,
And
не
you're planning...
надо.
Don't make me...
Rufus is twice the man you are, hands
Давай
down.
еще
All right,
раз.
that's enough. I'm twice the size. Don't make... Give it up. What's this? Don't make... Do I have to get angry? Are you threatening? Listen, Bob. Yeah, just like... Oh, yeah. What? 5. I mean, fire? Damn. Don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh. I already told you that... I already told you that you shouldn't ape me. Besides, that doesn't sound even remotely like me.
I think he does quite a good impression of you.
Be that as it may, this one man, he can try and infest them with bugs. There is still one thing where I'm...
Oh my.
Что, он труселя показывает? Серьезно?
Your sagging butt cheeks? My birthmark, you dumbass. Yeah, what are you doing? Ouch! No, don't!
Было бы чем хвастаться. Блин, стринги тоже показать свои.
Yeah, we did it! We really did it! Towards Elysium!
Not so fast, buddy. What was the agreement that Cletus was talking about?
What? Oh, that. Forget it. That's all toxic waste under the bridge. Let's go. To Elysium!
Wait a minute. That's it, right? You don't even care about what happens to Deponia. You just want to get to Elysium, whatever the cost.
Me? No. What a change of attitude. He sounded quite different earlier.
Потому
Deponia
что не
stinks.
согласился.
Only idiots live
Это я не
here. If it
говорила,
were up
не
to
надо.
me, they could blow the whole place sky high. Yada, yada, yada. You keep out of this. Don't believe a word he's
А вот
saying,
такие
Gold. He just
люди
wants to
потом
drive us
начинают
apart.
But
вообще
how do I know I can trust
что
you?
угодно
Trust
говорить,
this
чтобы тебе
rat.
поверили.
Don't make me laugh. No, he hates Deponia. He's an egomaniac, a thief, and a traitor. Just go through his things. I'm pretty sure you'll find a backup cartridge, just in case you realize what he's up to.
He wouldn't do that.
Well, go ahead. Have a look. Goal, don't. Goal, listen, you don't understand.
I think I understand very well. You know, Rufus, I really thought you were something special.
But
Вот
I am
мразь,
something
а не
special.
мужик.
I know you think that, but you're nothing but an egotistical scoundrel.
Вывернул
You don't only
ситуацию
resemble
так, что в
Cletus on the
итоге я и
outside.
виноват
Come over
еще.
here. I
Ну,
want
по
to
крайней
take
мере,
a
наш
good look
герой.
at you before I return to Elysium alone,
Вот нельзя
so
с
I can
такими
remember
людьми
what
вообще
kind of a
водиться.
face not to fall for yet a third time.
Goal, I'm sorry.
Bravo!
What next? Argus! About time, too! Get me down from here!
Why should I? From the start, you've been jeopardizing our plans, Cletus. Rufus, on the other hand,
You can't be serious! You're not saying you trust this lying rat more than me!
why not? He is indeed a lying rat.
Hey!
But that's what makes him the perfect man for the job. He'll be celebrated as a hero in Elysium, and he'll get the girl. He'll get everything he ever dreamed of. Do you really think he'd risk all that just to save his home that he loathes so much? He's not man enough to do that. Once Gold sees his true self, he'll lose everything he tried to achieve. He'll never take that risk. Congratulations, Rufus. You did it. Just insert the backup cartridge and you can leave. Elysium awaits you.
Я надеюсь, мне не надо тут выбирать.
You want me to roll for a while?
No, don't worry. I know that you need to go easy on your back. And once we're back on Elysium, I'll give you a nice back rub. Okay?
I guess so.
Come on, don't make such a gloomy face. In a way, it's a good thing that our inspection was without results. Although, I can't remember everything. Or was there something else? Come on, how about a bit more enthusiasm towards Elysium and all that? Yes? No? What's wrong? Is there something you'd
А
like to
совесть-то
tell me?
гложет,
Aren't you
парни.
happy to be going back to Elysium?
I am. It's just that...
Well then, towards Elysium, right?
Скажи правду.
Yes.
It's like this.
I'm all ears.
Ну,
Well,
What are you stammering about? Spit it out.
it's
ты
just
так и
that...
будешь словами тут
You're
это,
beginning
ну,
to
как
scare
бы,
me.
ну,
What's wrong with
ну,
you?
там это, ну, в общем, там,
All right then.
давай.
You have to promise...
Why, Cletus? Why would I get mad at you?
Calm down. Relax.
Relax. Some con man erases my memory, poses as my fiancé, and almost gets me involved in a genocide, and I'm supposed to relax.
I told you about it, didn't I? I mean, I'm the good guy.
You'll be the dead guy if you don't return my old memories.
But that'd be suicide.
Believe me, buddy, not doing it would be suicide.
Okay, okay.
And now remove this fragment of pseudo-personality from my brain. And don't even think about inserting it again.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Ungrateful Fortunately, the goal on the other cartridge likes me a bit more.
А где мы его? По-моему, внизу где-то, да, там был.
This has to go faster. We need those codes. Yes, Bailiff. You do know what's at stake. If Ulysses had had his way, we'd all perish here on Deponia. Yes, Bailiff.
Any problems here?
No, Prime Controller, sir. Just a relay that short-circuited.
This matter is of no concern now. I want to address the crew before we head on to Porto Fisco. Immediately.
As you wish, Prime Controller. You heard the man. Get moving!
It's now or never.
Пики. Пики.
No time. They could be back any second.
Все, пошли. Ты не туда, ты дурак, что ли? Пошли сюда. Ой, дурак, иди сюда. Куда пошел прям? К ним, что ли?
Hello. Surprised, are we? I bet you thought you finally made it, huh? Lady Luck loves the righteous, so on and so forth, right? Well, think again, buddy. It's almost ironic. For once in your life, you decide to do the right thing, and immediately you lose everything. Your dream turns into a nightmare. The love of your life is lost, and your home planet gone. I would really love to pity you now, but the cable boat is ready, and the ascension codes have been entered. I don't want to let Elysium wait for me any longer. After all, they're expecting a report from me. I could have left it ready, by the way, but how shall I put it? My back is troubling. I don't want to do all the rowing by myself. So, hand over the cartridge. Now, Goal's memories about your failed attempt to
Бабу
mess with
просто
my plan
используют
should
как
still be
подручное
stored in a
средство.
short-term memory. I can delete that
Ну,
in a
будь
minute.
сама же
Hand it to me.
грести лодку.
You
Нормально.
wish.
What is going on here?
The Organon. Always on time, always reliable. I guess I owe you an apology. That rat didn't swallow your cheese, Bailiff. But I'm not an unforgiving person. Once Rufus hands over the cartridge, we'll be able to carry out our scheme as planned. Now more than ever.
You heard him, Rufus. Give him the cartridge now.
Come on, Rufus. Be reasonable. I will return to
Дайте мне
Elysium no
вообще
matter what. You can't
сосредоточиться.
change that. But if you hand over the data, you'll at least have a chance at saving Goal. So what do you say? Do we have an agreement? Well, let's talk this over. And why, pray tell, should I listen to you? I just want the cartridge. Nothing else. Never. Well, I guess I'll have to row myself then. Too bad. But I should have known that your pride is more important to you than Goal's life. I bet you already figured out a nice lie to tell her when she wakes up, and then realizes that you've brought her a front row seat for Armageddon. Wait a minute. No, don't waste my time. Give me the cartridge or don't. Okay, here's the cartridge. How unusually reasonable of you. And I bet that Goal would be thankful too. Unfortunately, she will never know that you even existed. My. Deponia will make such a great display of fireworks for our wedding.
Cletus? What happened?
A lot. Can't you remember anything at all?
Of course I can remember. We two were on board an Organon cruiser. We wanted to inspect Deponia, right?
We're on Deponia now. Our mission is over.
Did I fall asleep?
There was an accident. You fell from the cruiser. That's why you can't remember anything. But take a look around. Deponia really is deserted.
Unbelievable. Nothing but junk.
Yes, just junk. Nothing else. Come, let's go home to Elysium. We have to prepare our wedding.
Yes, let's go.
Well, that's that, I guess. I'll be on my way too. The way home to Kuvak is long, and I need to prepare for the apocalypse.
Not so fast, Sonny. You didn't think we'd let you leave just like that. You know too much. Also, I believe you have something that belongs to us.
Oh yes, the cartridge.
Give it to me. What is it? What are you waiting for?
Oops.
No!
So long, suckers! What? No!
Get that traitor! Shoot him!
Well, my friend, did you lose something?
The cartridge. Bravo, Prime Controller, sir.
Экшон, экшон.
Look at you. You're cornered.
Так, погоди. Что мне надо делать? Сделать ноги.
Look at you. All right, that's enough. Fists up.
Ow.
Not that high. Damn, he's too far away.
No one can resist the organon.
See you later.
No, stop!
What are you doing?
Stop.
Ah, you damn fool! Let go!
Back so soon? That was a pretty impressive fall. And you managed to land in the pile of needles. Never seen anything like it. You have my respect. Everything all right, kid? You seem a bit stressed out. There. The course is set. Next stop, the floating black market.
Good, great, fine.
Are you all right, Rufus? You sound all tuckered out. You didn't finish telling me what happened up there on the tower. I don't want to be nosy, but, is Deponia safe?
That's out of my hands now.
Now look at you startled, the brain implant cartridge has not been swapped, which was all part of the plan. A world has been rescued that he did detest. Who'd have guessed, I attest, you'd have done just the same. So if you still want to force me to do stupid chores like washing the dishes, do the trash and such, you'll just prove that you haven't paid attention to what I said. The message and its course like a huzzah as a rule. Huzzah, the chorus guys rule.
Huh? What's this all about? Isn't that Ms. Hinkle's junk press?
No, that's the junk press from my trawler. You need to help me fix it.
Yeah, but it looks exactly like Ms. Hinkle's junk press from the tutorial in Part 1.
So what? Who's going to notice? Those who played Part 1 don't even need a tutorial.
Yeah, but I bet they're gonna play it through anyway, because they just can't get enough of me. Count me out. I'm definitely not gonna suffer through this whole tutorial thing again. I mean, it was stupid enough the first time around.
Ah, come on. A little repetition can't hurt.
Then how do you explain this blister? That is where I burned myself when I repeatedly put my hand on a hot stove.
You never learn, do you?
Au contraire, I have a nearly photographic memory.
Do you now? So, do you remember how to use the interface in order to talk to someone?
Yes, of course.
Go ahead. Talk to me. Just point the cursor at me and left click as soon as the speech balloon icon appears.
No prompting!
You've forgotten it.
No, I have.
Then why don't you just point the cursor at me and left...
Will you stop yakking then?
You know, that would...
How exciting! Talk to Bozo.
You don't have to say that aloud.
Hey, who's talking to you?
Hello there. You clicked on me.
Yeah, and I regret it already. But you see, there's nothing left here that you could teach me. You don't even know, how to look at an object.
But I already know that.
I see. And how?
I point at it with my mouse cursor and right-click when the eye icon appears.
Nonsense. That's not an eye. It's a ping pong ball.
With a pupil?
Yeah, it's loaded.
Why would they use a loaded ping pong ball as an icon for the action examine?
I'm about to demonstrate that using the small object lying on the ground over there by pointing the cursor at it and right-clicking as soon as the ping pong ball appears.
I'm holding my breath.
What's that?
It's the reactor lead head.
But it was a cathode plunger in the last game.
It's the lead head. Believe me, you need it to repair the press.
And how exactly am I going to do that if I can't even pick the thing up?
Sure you can pick it up. Just point at it with the mouse to make the hand icon appear. Then left click to pick it up.
Oh no, this has to be easier. Huh? Where'd it go?
You put it in your inventory. Eggs.
I knew that.
Here you can view all the stuff you're lugging around. You remember how to do that, don't you?
Hey, there it is.
Exactly. Now, this is your inventory.
I knew that.
Here you can view all the stuff you're lugging around. You remember how to do that, don't you? And? Any luck combining them?
I'm working on it.
Click on one of the two items with the hand icon to attach it to your mouse pointer. Then click on the other item to combine them.
I was just about to do that. Look here, Bozo. I fixed the part.
I won't believe that until I see it in operation.
I know. My handyman skills are really incredible. It fits.
Next you need to...
Hey, you don't have to spoon feed me. I'll manage the rest.
Whatever. When you're ready, you need to...
Hold your horses, will ya? It's just a button. I think I can manage without your help.
Rufus, don't! You're standing right under the...
Don't panic. You don't think I'd fall for the same feeble gag twice. So, what was that again? I push this button here, and then...
Didn't look all that feeble to me.
They came out of nowhere. With their cruisers, plasma weapons, and mechanical beards. Organized. They took our village by force. They left nothing behind but tears and devastation. They were looking for gold and Elysium, the girl that fell from the sky. And only one person was prepared to save her. He woke her up contacted her fiancé and took her to the lower Ascension station, only to learn
Тоже
that
нижняя
shocking
подъемная
truth once he
станция.
got
Ну,
there.
как ее называют?
Cletus, Gold's fiancé,
Клитус.
wasn't acting out of love. He had an agreement with Ulysses, the mysterious leader of the Organon, and Argus, his right hand. Faye needed the Ascension Code, hidden away in Gold's brain implant, and they wanted to erase her memory. They wanted to make sure no Elysian would ever know that our world is inhabited. For their goal was terrible beyond imagination. They wanted to blow up our world. But they had failed to reckon with the One. He swapped the cartridges. And he restored Goal's memory so that she could bear the truth to Elysium. The name of this one man, this selfless hero, was Rufus.
That wasn't the whole story, was it?
That was the first part. I think it's going to be a trilogy.
Sounds a bit unbelievable.
Yeah, unbelievably cool.
But if it really all happened like that, shouldn't I be on my way to Elysium with Cletus? So what are you doing here? Where is Cletus? Why am I unable to remember any of this? And forgive me for asking, but why is there a burning saw blade stuck in the side of the ship?
Oh, that. Oh, well, I was about to get to that part. So listen up. Da 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 dun 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 dum.
You're being pathetic, again about accurate bacteria in the fridge. It's getting boring, but packing bags due to dirty socks I threw to lampshades, rim borders on Anadon's gone. Didn't I explicate it? Are you still not persuaded? There's cracks growing on your tympanic membrane. Remember Deponia, self-sacrifices, and oh gosh, now I have to start all over again. Huzzah, all over again.
Trash. Trash. And more trash.
Isn't it adorable?
Yeah, sure. Hard to imagine I ever wanted to leave here.
Ah, Rufus. This is the lad I was telling you about.
What? Him? From what you told me, I had imagined a smart young man, not a filthy bum.
There's more to him than meets the eye. When I first met him, Rufus was still a... How shall I put this?
Just say it. I was a self-indulgent slob, but I'm steadily improving.
That's right. Right now, for example, he is helping Bozo to get the trawler shipshape.
So I am. I was going to ask you whether I can borrow your hammer.
No problem. You can take it from my toolbox over there.
Thanks, Doc. You're the best.
I still don't know, really. Something just doesn't seem right about that boy.
But Grandma Utz, whatever are you talking about?
Aren't you worried he might steal something?
I trust him completely.
Но мы продолжаем, получается, уже в другой локации. Я так понимаю, это из серии до всего этого происшествия.
Didn't you tell me that he suffers from an exaggerated opinion of himself?
Those days are over. Rufus has learned a lot. He is much more careful than before.
Помоги, птица.
Rufus seems like a brutal thug to me.
Rufus? Brutal? Never.
All I'm saying is that he seems very clumsy.
Your fears are completely groundless. Rufus has become very careful since his last adventure.
And if he has to use the toilet, then he can do that on the trawler.
Of course, Grandma.
It's just that I have hardly any water left.
He's just getting a hammer.
Как бы тебя вытащить?
Did he even wash his hands?
Of course he did. Rufus is very clean.
That's good. I have a very limited supply of water. If that's all true, then he must have turned himself around 180 degrees.
That's how it is. As if someone installed a power inverter in him.
And he shouldn't give John Thomas too much to drink under any circumstances.
Well, if that's all you're worried about,
Something like that can kill a little bird.
Rufus isn't going to drown your bird by accident.
What if he suddenly blows a fuse?
Believe me, those days are over.
He would ask before he used my water supply, wouldn't he?
Absolutely.
Good, good. I have to get by on what I have until the end of the month. Perhaps I'm worrying unnecessarily. After all, John Thomas is very good at self-defense.
Бедная
Oh,
птичка.
Grandma Utz, as if that would be at all necessary.
I just hope he doesn't turn my whole house upside down.
Just getting a hammer. How much damage could he possibly do?
Последовательность действий его.
Can a person really change so much?
It's very simple. Once burned, twice shy. And Rufus has burned his fingers more than once. He has learned. I would bet the house on it.
Will you promise me that he won't try to knock me out with a blunt instrument to steal my things?
Not Rufus. When I met him, he may have been a bit crude and sometimes even disrespectful. But at heart, he's a very good boy.
fully convinced, but there is one thing that still worries me. He had better not clog my garbage disposal. The blades are so sharp. Things are always getting caught in there.
Oh, Grandma, you worry about the silliest things.
Да зачем ты трогаешь?
If you promise me that he will be careful, then everything is all right. Just as long as nothing happens.
Promise.
Then I should apologize. I suppose your Rufus really must have improved.
Well, what do you know? Here it is.
Have you found it at last?
Yeah, sure.
It certainly took you long enough. I hope you didn't leave a mess.
Me? No way. But enough chit-chat. Bozo's waiting.
Just relax, Rufus. It's not like anything's on fire.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
By the way, what's that funky smell? Rufus, have you gone completely off the deep end? You almost set Grandma Utz's heart on fire.
All for a good cause.
You committing suicide?
No, I'm traveling to Elysium.
But Rufus, we've been through all that. I thought you would finally become reasonable.
Become reasonable? I am reasonable. And that's exactly why my plan is gonna work this time.
What plan are you talking about?
Well, what does it look like?
It looks like a madman's attempt to refute the principle of action and reaction.
Close enough.
Goodness gracious me.
As soon as I step on these bellows, the cork will hit the 3 targets one by one. In a spectacular chain reaction, this will cause the rockets to be lit and the safety rope to be cut. I have calculated everything. Just watch and learn. Oh, and keep away from the falling blade if you want to hold on to your fingers. Take a good look.
Rufus, no!
Doc. Uh-oh. Doc, that's not a good place for a nap. The Bunsen burner could boil away the water in the vase any minute. And when the scales pan goes up, it will trigger the guillotine. The fuse is already lit. Doc, are you listening? Wake up! Oh, what a bummer. Save Doc, or go to Elysium. Save Doc, or go to Elysium. Darn it, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
Блин, ну ты молодец.
The Bunsen burner is bringing... I have to hurry. Otherwise, the scale will trigger the guillotine. I think I can reach it. Oh, not quite. Must be because of the wind. And whoop! Oof, perfect body control, as always. I could hit that with a well-aimed toss, but that would just trigger the guillotine. And somehow, I doubt that Doc would still be in the mood for thunderous applause.
А куда ты хочешь?
I could hit that with a well-aimed toss, but that would just trigger... And somehow... I could hit that, but that would just... And somehow... It's already broken. Very clever. Doc will be proud of me if he isn't.
Ну не в долг же стрелять. Ну, логично.
Very clever. Doc will be proud of me if he isn't the captain. Maybe I can scratch. That shouldn't affect the flight. That tickles. right momentum, I could catapult... Easy and totally realistic. If the black powder reaches the floor, and then... there's bound to be... What am I waiting for? Oh, it worked! I saved Doc! Whoa!
Rufus! Rufus!
Huh? What?
You haven't answered my question. How did you get here? I just don't understand.
That's because there is nothing to understand. The whole story is nothing but one big filthy lie. Almost as filthy as Rufus, but not quite.
Cletus?
Of course it's Cletus. Why
Я
would
думаю,
that
Клинтус
surprise you?
его, это
I am
Клитус.
not the one who barged
Всё
in
правильно,
here
это Клитус его.
uninvited. I have come to save my planet. Well done, moron. Goal and I had reached an agreement. I was trying to keep the existence of the Deponians a secret from the Council of Elders so that Deponia could be exploded, but Goal convinced me to tell the truth. We were just about to save Deponia. The escape pod was taking us to Elysium. Now, it's useless. We're not going to make it to Elysium, and the Council of Elders will never learn about the Deponians. Bravo, Rufus. That was a stroke of genius. Don't listen to him, Goal. He's lying through his teeth.
I don't know. His version does sound pretty convincing.
Ну, конечно, кто
Remember,
умеет
he's lied to
разговаривать.
you before. The Goal that I know would never have let him get away with it. That's because you only know one part of Goal, the part that is naive and idealistic. The Goal that I know is a fighter who will stand up for what she believes in. But there is a third part as well, and that part sides with me. Isn't that true, Goal? There is no third part. You tell him, Goal.
I just don't know. I can't remember a thing.
Of course you can't. Thanks to this Fleabag's brilliant intervention, your brain implant has been damaged. It's a habit of his. I'll fix it. Don't worry. You still don't get it, do you? We have no use for you here. If you really want to hit Goal, then jump. We're directly over the ocean. No! No, this isn't right! Oh, come on. Do what is best for Goal. That looks like an ejector seat. Huh, there's still dust on the label. A shrink ray. That's even better. Oh, come on. Do what is best for Goal.
Не хочу я катапультироваться. Вон его катапультируйте, блин.
I won't let that underhanded traitor take Goal to Elysium. I'm what's best for Goal. No, don't! Ha! Nothing. Why? I wonder if... Uh-oh! No! Goal! You idiot! Goal! No, 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 no! You blasted idiot!
Cletus, help me!
Hang on! Don't panic! I'll come and get you! Somehow! Do you finally realize the damage you're doing?
Cletus!
Don't panic! I'll get you! Why don't I do everyone a favor and kill you right here? I'm coming, Goal! Hang in there! Where do you think you're going? I'm on my way!
Watch out! The rope's going to break at any moment!
What are you doing? Did you really think you could get away like that? Say bye-bye, Rufus. Cletus, no!
Cletus!
Ah! Oh dear, what have I done?
I still can't believe he really did that.
No need to worry, really. He's just like a wombat. He often falls, but he always lands on all
All the others. I know. What is that noise?
What the?
Goal?
Don't be silly. If that were gold, the next we could expect.
Rufus? Rufus.
Ouch.
Everything's ready for detonation, Bailiff.
Acknowledged, Chief Blaster. Anything else?
Are there no new instructions? We can start the countdown now.
I appreciate your eagerness, but this is not a training maneuver. This is about destroying the zone around the Rust Red Sea before we blow up the entire planet.
I see, Bailiff.
Stop interrupting me. I know very well what is at stake here. Do you think I wasn't aware of all the implications? It is true. Inspector Cletus has not yet reached Elysium. We can only guess what kept him, but as long as there is still hope that he will complete his task, we need not worry. Until then, I don't want to hear about any countdowns. Do you understand?
Yes, I do, Bailiff.
Cletus is going to succeed.
Клитус
He will
где-то
convince the
потерялся.
Council of Elders that there is no sentient life on Deponia. And if he should fail, then we shall see to it that the planet is indeed uninhabited. Dismissed. I have too many worries of my own to deal with your moral misgivings. So get out! Out, I say!
Yes, sir.
Where the
Какой
devil
злой.
is Cletus?
Дедок злой. Да сколько можно? Хватит.
Only the most epic tales feature cruel depictions of saw blades crushed into cable-bolt walls. Haven't so blood-stunned, affected goals unplanned, surely can't be blamed on Rufus at all. Reckoning up the sum, the best was yet to come. For the North Part 1 seemed a little too coarse, and to memory incentive to attend a second chance for a decent happy ending, a grand fling with dancing, booze, and so forth. A star with booze and so forth.
Это, я так понимаю, черный рынок уже и нас.
I think I ought to fire my chiropractor. Doc? Huh. We seem to have docked. But where is everybody? Huh. A note from Bozo, that old pirate. Good morning, lazy bones.
Добрым
Doc
утром,
took
лодырь.
Gold to his office. Huh. Finally someone who uses his brain. She wasn't feeling all that well. Yada, yada, yada. Blood from her ears. Blah, blah, blah. You can find me in the tavern. Tavern? Now that sounds promising. Huh, there's something else. Don't forget to go and see Doc. He needs your help. Why can't they ever manage without me?
Да, на этом, в общем, мы заканчиваем. Что-то очень долго и очень много песнопений этих всяких песенок. Так что на этом все. Всем спасибо, всем пока.